Do you know my family is still talking about the WAP dance? Like, just on Saturday, it was my oldest son and my daughter and I, and we were still talking about the WAP dance. Like, she still doesn't quite get that this dance is very inappropriate, and for the reasons, like, for what reasons it is inappropriate. She hasn't done it. I mean, like, hasn't posted it. Actually, to be perfectly honest, she did post it. Got like 100 and something likes within like a minute. Calls me to tell me that she posted it, not realizing I was going to have a total flip out, pissed off episode. Takes it off immediately, so it was okay. So it's not up there. But the thing is like, if you watched my other video, you know I do not think it's ladylike, and I am not going to stand for it, and I do not care that she is 18. But here's what gets me about this dance, okay? On Saturday, while me and my son and my daughter are sitting at this little bar eating and having a couple of beers, my daughter's having a Dr. Pepper, she's 18. My son says there are two moves about that dance that make it inappropriate, and for me, as your older brother, I do not want you doing it. Okay? I had to stop the conversation at that point and like look at her and say, this is the older brother that really doesn't give a shit. Like, he's the one that's going to protect you more, as in like hide the things that you shouldn't do, make excuses for you, not really be bothered by something. The other brother? That brother, when the guy shows up and he's got a dangly feather in his ear, the dude wants to rip it out. Like, I still haven't heard the last of, like, the boy didn't even know that he was coming to our house. He was just with a group of people that, like, were friends of our family. He happens to be with this group. They come there. Me and my two sons and my daughter, we happen to be sitting outside on my tailgate. They pass by, they see us, they turn around, they come back in, they're like, hey, y'all sitting on the tailgate? And we're like, yeah, and we're all just talking. Well, one of the guys who likes my daughter, and who apparently at the time my daughter was kind of interested in, had a dangly earring with a feather. My son wanted to rip it out. The 23-year-old, he wanted to rip the feather out of his ear. Like, that's that dude. The other one, the 25-year-old, he doesn't really give a shit. I mean, he thinks the feather's dumb, but he's not going to say anything because he doesn't care. It's the 25-year-old who is saying there are two parts of that song that makes it completely inappropriate, and I do not think you should do it, and you're not going to. That's the 25-year-old. If he's saying it, what the hell do you think the 23-year-old is going to say? He's not going to go for it at all. He won't even let her, like, if she has those little short, spandexy little booty shorts on, he will not take her with him. He will make her put some jeans on or some baggy sweatpants before she's allowed to go anywhere with him. The 25-year-old doesn't care. The 23-year-old lays down the law. I just don't get it. Like, what is so hard about getting, like, what's so hard about understanding that this song, the dance, it's just too suggestive. Like, it's just too much. I know she's 18 and she just doesn't get it, and one day she will. But we're still talking about it, and I'm still tired. I'm still fighting the fight.